Hi y'all! We assume that you clicked this video to learn more about evaluating scientific evidence. But what does it really mean to learn and remember something? Well, memory is the storage and recall of information, and we use this information to change our behavior. This behavioral change is called learning. Memories are stored in brain circuits as a pattern of neuron activity, a pattern of strengthened synapses, which are connections between neurons, or both. Does the name Pavlov ring a bell? Pavlov conducted experiments where he rang a bell before feeding his dogs. Naturally, the dogs started to salivate in response to the food. After some training, the dogs started to salivate when they heard the bell, even without food. The dogs associated the bell and the food and expressed this learning by salivating. Most neurobiology experiments about learning and memory fall into three categories: show it, block it, or move it. In show it experiments, scientists show that some change happens at the same time as learning. For example, Pavlov could show that new synapses form in the dog's bell neurons, salivation neurons, or in connecting neurons during training. In block it experiments, scientists remove components of brain processes to see if they are necessary. Removing a necessary component stops the whole process. Pavlov could take a trained dog and remove the new synapses formed during training. If the dog no longer salivates to the bell, new synapses are necessary for learning. In move it experiments, scientists add something and see what changes. This can show that a change is sufficient to cause a process. Pavlov could take an untrained dog and add new synapses to the bell and salivation neurons. If the dog then salivates to the bell without previous training, then new synapses are sufficient for the expression of learning. Next time you see a news story about learning and memory, first ask, did the scientist show it, move it, or block it? Thanks for tuning in. Ciao!
LTP!